Apple fans, listen up, because we are about to witness one of the most brilliant marketing traps in the history of tech. We are right on the edge of a massive shift. Apple is getting ready to drop a brand new Mac Mini that is so powerful and so cleverly priced that you won't even realize how perfectly you are being played. We are talking about the M5 and the M5 Pro chips landing in that tiny silver box much sooner than anyone expected. Within the next month and a half, the entire desktop landscape is going to shift. If you think the current M4 models are fast, you haven't seen anything yet. But there is a massive catch. It involves your wallet and a psychological game that Apple plays better than anyone else on the planet. Let's be brutally real for a second. The Mac Mini has been an absolute smash hit over the last 18 months. For over a decade, Apple forced us to look at the exact same design. We were stuck in a literal design time loop, staring at the same silver square for 13 long years. When they finally refreshed that design, it was a total breath of fresh air. It was a monumental moment for our consumer psychology. But it wasn't just about the looks. It was about the value proposition. Right now, you can pick up a base Mac Mini with an M4 chip for $599. If you know how to work the system and use an educator discount, you can snag it for $499. That is an insane amount of raw horsepower for a price that feels like a bargain. It is the ultimate deal for the consumer who wants high-end tech without the high-end price tag. But right now, if you try to buy one, you will notice something very strange. The Mac Mini is out of stock almost everywhere you look. You log on to the website, you excitedly click Add to Cart, and then you get hit with a delivery date that looks like a cruel joke. People are blaming the global RAM and storage shortages. While the tech supply chain is definitely messy right now, there is something much deeper happening here. This situation reeks of a classic Apple corporate maneuver. Apple might actually be intentionally starving the supply channel right now. Why would they bother restocking old inventory when the M5 Mac Mini is already sitting shrink-wrapped on pallets in a warehouse somewhere? Why sell the old tech when the new shiny version is idling right off the main stage? The leaks coming in from the supply chain are confirming that a refresh is imminent. If you look at the grand chessboard of Apple products, the strategy is clear. The Mac Mini, the iMac, and the massive Mac Studio are the last devices waiting for the M5 upgrade. Apple updated all the fancy laptops first to keep the coffee shop crowd happy. Now, they are saving the heavy desktop artillery for last. The timing is perfect because the next massive event, WWDC 2026, is right around the corner. This is the Super Bowl of the tech world. This is where Apple will likely roll out the red carpet for the entire M5 desktop lineup. WWDC 2026 is where we expect the M5 and M5 Pro chips to be shoved into that tiny Mac Mini frame. We already know exactly what to expect from these chips because we have seen them in action inside the latest MacBooks. If you look at the benchmark charts, the single-core performance is solid. But the multi-core scores are where the real magic happens. It is a juicy, massive boost in raw processing power. We love horsepower. Whether it is a giant engine in a truck or a tiny chip on a desk, we want things to go faster. The M5 Pro is going to be a total powerhouse for anyone doing heavy lifting, like 4K video editing or running local AI agents. This brings us to the core of the trap. People are currently obsessed with AI. Everyone wants to run their own personal robotic assistants or home servers. Because of this, demand for the Mac Mini has skyrocketed. Apple knows this. They know they have a winner. So, here is how they are going to mentally get us. Right now, the entry-level Mac Mini starts with 256 GB of storage. In the new M5 generation, that base storage is heavily rumored to jump to 512 GB. But here is the catch, the price will likely go up to $699. Now, before you get angry about a price hike, look at the corporate math. If you tried to upgrade the storage on an M4 model right now, Apple would charge you $200. By raising the base price by only $100 and giving you that extra storage, they make you feel like you are saving $100. It is a forced upgrade disguised as a massive favor. It is psychological magic. We are going to eat it up, hit the pre-order button, and thank them for the privilege of spending more money. The same thing will happen with the M5 Pro model. The price will jump, but the base storage will likely hit 1 terabyte. We love big numbers, and Apple knows exactly how to use those numbers to open our wallets. As for the physical hardware, do not expect a change. The design just changed recently, and Apple loves to stick with a look for a long time. You will get the same ports and the same beautiful silver box. The M5 Pro will likely get the blazing fast Thunderbolt 5 ports, while the base model stays with Thunderbolt 4. The front will still have those convenient USB ports that make life easier. It is the same footprint, but with a much faster engine inside. Apple is rushing this out because the M6 generation is already rumored for the end of this year. They need to finish the M5 cycle so their products don't overlap. This means the new Mac Mini is likely landing on our doorsteps within the next month and a half. In my opinion, this is a brilliant move. Apple is taking a product that is already a smash hit and making it even more premium while tricking us into thinking we are getting a better deal. It is the perfect balance of ego and utility. If you need a new computer, this M5 Mac Mini is going to be hard to beat, even with the price increase. It is the ultimate desktop warrior for the modern age. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest Apple chaos.